We are back. Thanks for staying with us, and joining the phone now by Carl Schilling. Carl is the founder of something called the Advocacy Network. Carl, welcome back to the program.
Yeah, thank you so much, Don. It's great to be with you today.
Well, pleasure having you on the show. It's been a little while since we did have you last. Why don't you tell us again what the Advocacy Network's all about?
Well, we work to eliminate all forms of financial victimization, and we do that by creating awareness, providing financial literacy workshops, which are always free, and they help for community branding for financial services professionals. And lastly, through all that process, we also help people reach financial independence. So it's all one big message platform.
Now, when you talk about financial victimization, that actually comes at us in so many forms, some that we don't even realize, correct?
Yes, in fact, an interesting scenario to discuss with you today, I think, so people could see. I won't name names, okay, of the organizations. But recently, we found two people who had been involved in taking an IRA and using metals, right, gold and silver, which is very common, and you hear about it all the time. So there was a third-party, self-directed IRA firm, so-called custodian, who took the money and was going to put in the metals. But the metals dealer, which we won't name again, never provided the metals, and this went on for a year and a half, almost 2 years. So the people who had the IRA never knew that it had never been funded. And now the battle is to, the metals operations have disappeared. And now the battle is to get these people's money back because basically they have nothing.
How do you go about doing that, Carl?
Well, we've been in a process of trying to talk to the, as you can imagine, the self-directed IRA firm says they have no liability. They have no culpability to this, and then of course the dealer who supposedly took the money is no longer around. Right? So there's no place to go after that. So what we're really trying to do is pierce through the self-directed IRA, because they do have, regardless, they have some culpability.
Absolutely. I mean, they made the investment.
Yeah, and they protected themselves, so-called. They have a lot of little protections in there. But again, you can't just make a disclosure and say that we're never responsible for anything and just ignore everything. But they actually sent out invoices that showed certain specific metals. So on the invoice, there's lists. And, so my talks with the third-party IRA has been to say, hey, how in the world could you put this information in there? You're responsible for providing invoices. You're responsible for providing assets and telling people what's in their account. And here you have a specific list of things that are in the account that were never in the account.
Amazing. Carl, if people want to be protected in ways like that and they want to know more information from you, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can reach out to me, 321-947-3220. They can just Google me as well. But we've got I'm all over the social media, but we also have theadvocacynet.com.
Once again, Carl Schilling, the Advocacy Network, doing good things for helping people out. Carl, thanks so much.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
Take care.